It's started. Good evening. How are you, sir?
Good evening, ma'am. I am great, doing well. How about you? How are you doing?
I am pretty well. I am doing great. So it's our first meeting. So shall we start introduction first, please?
Something happened?
Nothing, sir. I think it's a perfect from my side. So I would like to introduce myself first because it's our first meeting.
Okay.
Okay. So my name is Vijay Lakshmi. I am comes from Rajasthan. By profession, I am a government teacher. I am a mother also, and my work takes up a lot of time. So I have no much more time for hobbies. So, but if I get time, then I would like to take care of plants, gardening. So that's all about me. And what about you?
Yes, ma'am. So my name is Subhash Pal and I live in Guwahati. And recently I have retired from my service. And I love to learn spoken English, and that's why I have been practicing with the tutors and with co-learners also for such a long time. It must be more than 3 years now that I have been practicing. And other than that, I love to travel. And in fact, in my last travel plan was in your state, that is Rajasthan. I visited some places there. Yeah, that is all about me.
Okay, fantastic, sir. So what kind of your service? In which sector?
I was in Indian Audit and Accounts Department. It's a central government department. So I did there. I am no more in service now. I have retired from service.
Okay. So, uh, how did you find Rajasthan? What's your experience? Would you like to share with me little bit?
Yeah. It was a very good experience, and we were together around 15 member. We were four families, so that made it more exciting and interesting one. So we started our journey from Jaipur, and from there we went to first. I think it was Udaipur, and we went to other places like Jodhpur, Jaisalmer, Pushkar, Mount Abu. All these places we have visited.
Oh, in Rajasthan, some area, the Jaisalmer, Bhatner, Jodhpur, these are the desert area. So, I think you find some different experience. Guwahati is the hilly part of the India, and Rajasthan is the desert part of India. So, what now? How can you thrill in desert area when the first time I usually watch foreigners have experience with the sand dunes. They feel amazed and I never experienced these kind of things. So how can you express in the word your experience, especially in the Jodhpur? Mount Abu is the hill station. You can say there is also hilly area, and Jaipur is also hilly area. There is no sand dunes, but Jodhpur I think have a different experience.
Jodhpur, no. I think about Jaisalmer. From Jaisalmer to we went to this desert area. So we had this jeep safari. Then we had also mounted on this camel riding also we did. And at night we stayed in camp there, and we watch this local folk dance of your state. So it has been a very nice experience, and it has been quite new for us because we have never been to a place where was desert. So desert was for the first time that we could visit there. Definitely it was
That's
a
why
nice.
I am asking you. That's why I am asking you. In whole India, the desert only found in Rajasthan and little bit in the Gujarat, but not much more Gujarat.
Yes, that's what. It was a very nice experience.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the now folk dance and folk singing, and also different instrument and costumes, and also the meal and eating habits? What's your experience regarding these things?
Yeah, this folk dance actually we like it very much, and the dance and the tricks they did while dancing. picking up some needles with the eyelashes and like that. So those things are very exciting, and they did some things like that was very dangerous also. So really, it was very good show that we had seen there. And Rajasthan is particularly, you see, this fort. And if you ask me what I loved most there, I would say that in Udaipur, that city, I think city, I forgot how
City
it is.
Palace,
City
City
Palace.
Palace.
Yeah, yeah. That was awesome, I would say. So that one, even there in Jaipur also, there is a city palace. So
Yes.
if I compare one with the other one, so in Udaipur, that was fantastic. Really, it
Yeah.
was thing.
Most of celebrities they come there Udaipur to holding any wedding ceremony and other ceremonies also in every year.
Yeah, yeah. From that palace, I could see because the guide told us that there is a hotel managed by Taj Group in that lake beside this city palace. So there, few days back, when we went there, a few months back, uh, the celebrity like Purnoti Chopra, her marriage ceremony was held in the hotel. So we are told like that.
Most of celebrities, you can say, the first priority of the city palace Udaipur.
Yes.
So, have you remembered the name of dance and any song words? Have you remembered?
No, I don't remember actually, but I watch and I took some clips also on my video. So some uh, at leisure time,
Oh,
sometimes I watch that. And
and maybe
uh,
the Kalbelia dance.
uh, yeah,
No, they wore they usually wear the black dresses.
the ghagra and
Yes,
choli
yes,
like that.
yes.
Yes,
Just like they dance, just like in a snack dance in a rhythm and in a tune, just like, and they have a flexibility in their body, just like
yes,
a
yes, yes, yes. They can bend like anything. Backward bending, it is very impossible to do for common people.
their gesture is now you can say amazing, thrilling.
Yes.
The Kalbelia, it means the snake catcher. No, snake catcher, the person who called Kalbelia, you can say the community who was a famous for the Rajasthan, especially the dance. All over world, not only India, especially in the UK, they perform the international stage show.
Okay.
Also different the instrument of their folk dance with also famous, especially in the foreign, in between the foreigner, they feel thrilled.
Yes.
My husband was posted the Jaisalmer 2 3 years ago.
Okay. Okay. In which department he is serving, doing his
We
job?
both are in education department.
Education. Oh, both of you are in the same department.
Yes.
So
So
what subject do you teach?
I teach English, sir, in a government school, and especially I focus in literature.
Okay. Okay. So you have this habit then whenever you have teach in your school, so you have to give lectures in English only. So that's how you can.
No, no, it's not like that, sir. In government school, the students are not much more able to understand English to English. We have to make them now most of time Hindi, and otherwise we have to make them in our native language.
Okay.
So my first priority is the make them understand. No, literature is the different part. It's apart from the speaking. Literature have a different content.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yeah.
we have to make them understand. We are not focused the speaking part, but nowadays I am giving some priority if they are take part in the CUVT examination and take enrolled in the good universities. They require the speaking part. But earlier, I was also posted in a rural area, so students are not able to understand. So I also didn't get a chance to practice much more. But now I am in a town, so it is a best for me and good opportunity for me. Students are very good also. They are also taking interest in the speaking part. So also I am improving my speaking part. It is not in my habit also.
Okay, so when did you start taking, I mean, this speaking
Yes,
part?
last year I posted. So you can say last 5 months ago, I have been started speaking part.
Okay, so I think you have improved a lot since you have started. What do you feel about that? That you see the difference than when you started, now you are speaking?
Yeah, sir. I am improving, but I think it's take more time. Maybe it's
Think
still require.
more time, yeah, because when I see to myself, I have been doing it for such a long time, but still I get stuck. Sometimes if somebody asks me to discuss something, I cannot describe it properly. So yeah, it needs time.
Yes. It's a take time and still a requirement. And
Particularly consistency is the main thing, because if you are not consistent, then whatever you have learned, you tends to forget, and then again you come back to the same place. So
yeah. Sometimes it happens. Work takes up our lot of time and also household chores. And if we are both working, so it's tough to manage all things. But somehow I try to manage till now, but in May it will be tough in the July and August, September. These are the hectic month for the study purpose.
okay,
After
so,
half yearly
uh,
we get little bit time, but before half yearly it is tough to manage. So in summer vacation, I thought na I should avail this opportunity, this summer vacation.
that's what I was going to ask you, because generally in June or July we get summer vacation. So I thought that at that time you would be free,
No,
but
like sir, in Rajasthan, we have a 1 month vacation and only in June. But in this summer, it's a terrible cold. So you can say the summer vacations have started early in the last week of the May. But school will be reopened on the 21st June, the yoga International Yoga Day.
oh, yes, International Yoga Day, yeah.
It's a celebrated in the school, and also Rajasthan government took initiative to the Surya Namaskar and these kind of things. Government believe some physical activity. Uh, Earlier government have not this kind of idea, but recently we elect a new government in December. So government switched to the physical activity. So it's
Yes,
a more emphasis nowadays, I think.
so yeah, I still remember when I went there. It was the month of October. So the people there that I met, and whenever this subject came for discussion, like who is going to be the next party to rule
Yeah.
Rajasthan state. So everybody was telling about this time there will be BJP, no Congress, like that. So actually it happened. The wind of BJP was blowing at the time. Yes.
Yes. It's a tough to get idea of the people of Rajasthan. They got bored every 5 years.
So whenever I meet people, everybody was telling like that. And I forgot to mention one cuisine that is very popular there. This dal bati churma or something like that.
Yeah, it is the famous recipe, also the traditional recipe, and it's also healthy recipe. Also, not much more spices, especially dal. You can say we can make a dal and whatever we like. But it is the cooked, just like we bake a chapati. It's a cooked and a dough in the form of the dough. We are
Ye-
not rolling in a rolling pin, and now and
Yes.
also we pour a lot of ghee, butter.
Yeah. Yes. The smell of ghee is there, the aroma of ghee. Yes.
Yes, Yes, because the Rajasthan is situated between the Punjab and Haryana, and also if you heard about the Punjab and Haryana, people fond of the butter and buttermilk and any other vegetarian food.
They eat a lot of butter, yes.
Yeah.
And all of Rajasthanis are vegetarian. They are all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Rajasthan.
Most of people vegetarian, and especially, and they like the traditional food. If you heard about and was the in Jaisalmer, there is a tree, khejdi. Khejdi tree is, you can say, just like the nectar of the Rajasthan. Foliage also used, pod also used, and it is also the auspicious tree. Now, in Mahabharat also, it is called as
Okay,
Sami tree. It
okay.
is a historical background also.
So, what about your profession? Do you like the profession that you are in? Did you have this idea when you were in studying school that one day you will become teacher, or it just happened?
Yeah, sir, it's you can say, when I was child, so I have a dream. I had a dream. I will be become a teacher, and my dreams comes true. So it's my passion. Teaching is my passion. I have been starting teaching during my college days. And I got a job early in my, you can say, age before my marriage. So I have a passion. It's not only my job.
So, how do you like to deal with the students? Do you want to be strict, or just you want to be friendly when you teach them?
In my school, I am considered as a strict teacher, but the student knew closely to me. No, they feel I am a loving person. I am a very affectionate person, but in the far from and in the superficial, I am just considered as I am a strict teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
So, because there are some children, they are very, what is stubborn. Even no matter how much you want to tell them and how much you want to teach them, but still they do not. They stick to their guns. So that's why sometimes the teacher becomes irritated also. But nowadays, the punishment, this corporal punishment have been dispensed with, because at our time when we studied in school, we get severe beating from our teacher, but nowadays all these things are not there, isn't it?
Earlier, I am also doing believe in the beaten and punishment, these kind of things. But nowadays, situation have changed, sir. So we can't do these kind of things, and especially in the urban area. In a rural area, we know each family and family member. We connected each and everything. But in the town, the situation have changed. It's totally changed, and children are also pampered
Yeah.
comparison to the village and rural area. So, but it means stick means I am never compromise my study, whatever, what kind of situation. So that's why now students are good. I am not saying the student are not good in study, but somehow they are distracted due to the social media and other pomp and show, especially in the city. So I never compromise these kind of things, and I never allowed to bunk the class and you know create a mess up with his or her study. So that's why I consider as a strict teacher. But it's easy because I have a passion about my teaching.
Yes, because you love and you have the passion. Yeah. So you can go long way. So, do you teach grammar also?
Nowadays, in 11th and 12th classes, I am only teaching 11th and 12th classes. There is no separate grammar topics here. And in especially in the literature part. So earlier I have been teaching grammar also, but in last 4 5 years I am teaching only literature part. So there is a no separate grammar. And in language, just like a Hindi, so I think also it's a no requirement of other grammar. Earlier in our childhood, we were teaching the tenses in the separate part. And language have it, I think, the different aspect. If we are learning this language, we have to understand the way of speaking, way of the usage of the words. We can't translate word to word. Tenses only make them learns only the translate, but English have a different way, and every language have a different way. We can't translate word to word. It sounds weird if you try to translate. Sometime we also do this. One day I was trying to translate. Now in our Indian mythology, some say in a day Saraswati comes in our mouth, no, sit in our tongue. ना अपनी जुबान पे बैठी होती है सरस्वती, if you know Hindi. So
Yes, yes.
I said Saraswati sit on our tongue. So but it's a not like that. We can say Saraswati comes in our mouth, some Saraswati comes in or on our tongue. So comes on, sit on, it's a totally different matter, if you try to get my point.
Yes.
So sometimes we try to translate also, but it's not translate. If you talk about the verb run, no, he runs school, he runs shop, he runs business, so he runs school. So it means not na bhag raha hai. So language have a different way and we can't translate, and if we are teaching the separate grammar, we should knowledge, we have to knowledge, and we learn in the purpose of the, if we are try to crack any examination. If we talk about the speaking part, so we have to learn as language it is.
Yes, right.
So I know when we start reading our chapter, that time I try to understand my student, look at the verb, how it is used. No, if you go for only translation, you can't learn these kind of things.
Yeah, yeah.
When we start reading a chapter and any other novel, any other drama, that time we realize, oh, real conversation is happen these in this situation. The verbs is used. Now, if a single word used in a different scenario.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we have a lot of example. We sometimes we forgot also these kind of things. We read and we forgot. We can't easily memorize in our mind. But I think that we can translate 10 to 50%, 20%. Otherwise, 80% is English that different from the translation.
Yes.
Okay, so it's been 22 minutes, sir. So shall we wrap up our session?
Yeah, yes. So before wrapping up, I just want to tell you that it has been a nice conversation. I really enjoyed conversing this session with you. You are particularly being a teacher, we get to learn so many things from a tutor because you are in such a profession. It's a very noble profession and you are always there. It is for everybody that we learn everything every day, this way or that way. But when you are in that profession, you are learning more and more in comparison to what we learn. So in that way, I am very lucky to have a conversation with you.
My pleasure, sir. Thank you
Thank
for
you very much
giving.
for giving me your precious time for this conversation. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
ma'am.
sir. My pleasure. Bye. Take care. Have a great
Bye.
day. Bye.